Hey guys, I'm Justin. We are back today with another episode of Horrorland Reviews. Today it's going to be Without Warning. This stars Jack Palance and Martin Landau. Its tagline for it is, "It preys on human fear, it feeds on human flesh." This is yet another release from Kino Lorber. So Kino, as we kind of discussed in our episode where we talked about New Year's Evil, Kino Lorber is really going through and picking up a lot of that Scream Factory back catalog, things that have been out of print for several years. They're giving them newly commissioned artwork and repurposing them for people who don't want to give $50 or $60 for these releases. So again, we're not going to go over the disc art for this. Kino Lorber has pretty standard disc art, but we will go over the synopsis and give my thoughts on it. This film, again, is from 1980. It is 89 minutes in length. It is in the 1:85 to 1 aspect ratio. It has English subtitles and does have English audio. This is a brand new 2K master from Graydon Clark, the legendary cult director of Satan's Cheerleaders, Angel's Brigade, The Return, Wacko, Joysticks, Final Justice, and Uninvited. Comes the ultimate and extraterrestrial terror without warning. It's an alien. It preys on human fear. It feeds on human flesh. It comes with flying, blood-sucking jellyfish. And it's here a group of teenagers, a grizzled hunter, and a crazy war veteran wage a life and death battle against the insidious invader. Be warned, there can only be one survivor. The alien, or Earth. Humanity depends on Jack Palance, Martin Landau, Tara Nutter, Christopher S. Nelson, Cameron Mitchell, Neville Brand, Sue Ann Langdon, Ralph Meeker, Larry Storch, Lynn Thiel, Darby Hitton, and David Carozzo to defeat the evil E.T. So, I mean, overall, this is a pretty cool film. I really enjoyed, as it says here in the synopsis, the flying jellyfish. I actually really enjoyed those. They are, basically, they look like pancakes with teeth, and then when they kind of hit the person that they're being thrown at, they kind of leech in, they bite in, they have these little tentacles that come out and draw blood, and they're always soaked in this yellow goop that almost looks like snot or phlegm or something like that, as crazy as that is. It's like a ooze, I guess, from the aliens. But this one's pretty cool. Definitely has kind of a little bit of a different look for an alien. They definitely keep the alien shrouded. You don't see him a whole lot, or her. I don't, it's gender neutral for the alien, I guess. But you don't see the alien a whole lot in this. Right there at the very end of the film, you see a little bit more. But for the most part, you really see these jellyfish batarang things. The only thing that the only gripe, I guess, that I would have with this film is every time the jellyfish get thrown, it kind of sounds like a bat, a legit bat. And it's really kind of annoying, especially as many of these things as go flying around. But it's a small gripe, and it is what it is. Overall, I really enjoyed this one. You have these teens, they go out and they're going for a swim, and this guy that owns this gas station, he tries to tell them, like, you're not going to want to go out there. There's been some problem with some hunters. Them being young, naive teenagers are like, yeah, whatever. Let's go. And so they head out there, and sure enough, they are attacked by this alien, and the survivors wind up coming back to town, and he winds up going back with them trying to kill the alien. And the whole while they are kind of being hunted by this crazy war veteran who still thinks that he is in the jungle, and who thinks that the humans are the aliens. He thinks that there's a whole invasion of the body snatchers kind of thing going on, when really there's not. These aliens are killing people, and they are sticking them in a shed, and that's kind of the whole thing is they're trying to lead this alien back to the shed, because they're like, hey, if he eventually will have to come back, these humans, his prey, they're like trophies, and he'll have to come back for them eventually. So Overall, I mean, it was a cool concept. A lot of Alien movies had not been done at this point. I mean, there had been some, but the horror genre was not overrun with these. And this one was actually a really good one. It's not gore. It's not a blood fest. I mean, every time the little jellyfish alien things get thrown, I mean, they do leech on. There is some good gore and blood there. But I mean, you don't go into this one looking for an extremely gory, like heads getting blown off or anything like that. This is just a decent film. It doesn't have a lot of language or anything, so this is definitely what I would kind of call a gateway horror film. It is rated R, but this is something that, like, if you have a young teen who maybe is trying to get into the horror genre, this is definitely one that I would kind of suggest for that. So the special features does have an audio commentary with producer-director Graydon Clark, Greg and Sandy's Alien Adventure, which is interviews with actors Tara Nutter and Christopher S. Nelson, Independence Day, an interview with cinematographer Dean Cundy, Producers vs. Aliens, interview with co-writer, co-producer Daniel Grodnick, Hunter's Blood, interview with special makeup effects creator Greg Canham, Trailers from Hell with Mike Mendez, newly commissioned art by Vince Evans, and a theatrical trailer. So this one does have quite a few more special features here than, like I said, our release of New Year's Evil that we did. But overall, again, another really stellar release here from Kino Lorber. I do definitely recommend this one. There's a lot of things that they did in this one that kind of set it apart and made it a little different. So, again, I give Without Warning a thumbs up, and I do suggest it out there to horror fans. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out from Kino Lorber. If you guys have enjoyed this review, then make sure that you give the video a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you guys have something that you would like to see reviewed, then make sure that you leave me a comment, or if you guys have seen Without Warning, leave a comment down below and tell us if you liked it. As always, guys, we appreciate you spending some time with us, and we can't wait to see you at the upcoming shows that we have. Definitely follow us on the social medias down below to keep up track with that and see where we're going to be. Again, we appreciate it, guys, and we'll catch you next time with another episode of Horrorland Reviews.